Hi everyone, good morning. Ramaya here. Today I am going to discuss about lookup transformation catchy types. As I discussed in the previous sessions, we are having multiple types of catches that are available within the lookup transformation. By default, lookup transformation is going to use static catch, and we have dynamic catch to update the catch. The another one is persistent catch. Persistent catch is going to create on particular object, the one which is not updating data frequently. I can say that particular object data is static. Then only our persistent catch will help better performance comparatively normal or static catch. Okay, so if you want to create any persistent catch on particular object, try to create the object, the data which is not changing frequently. Okay, if it is not changing frequently, the data will be static. We are going to see the good performance. Same catch, the one which we are going to create as a persistent catch with the name by providing configuration levels at Informatica. At lookup transformation level, you can reuse the same catch. When we are going to reuse the same catch, already we configured the persistent catch within the lookup transformation. If we are going to use the same configuration level and with another mapping within the folder, okay, within the folder, if you want to, you can reuse the same catch. It means that no need to create the persistent catch again and again wherever we require the same kind of configuration. In that particular scenarios, try to reuse the already created persistent catch within the folder in multiple mapping levels. Suppose this is my department number. I know this data may not change frequently. I am trying to create the persistent catch on department number. I will take dname and location with the help of department number by giving the condition from source. From source, I will take dpt number and I'll check with the dpt number in dpt table whether dpt number is available or not. If that is there, I am going to fetch dname and location. In that particular scenarios, we are going to create the persistent catch, and the same catch we are going to reuse within the folder in multiple mappings. Okay, let me explain you simple example in Informatica PowerCenter. Okay, now let me open SQL. Okay, let me set up the environments, set pages and set lines, clear screen. Okay, now I'll go with the designer. Let me open it. My designer is opening now, and you can connect by clicking on repository. Okay, and you can use the username and password. So now designer is ready to use. Okay, what I will do, I will try to connect particular folder. Go to tools and you can open the mapping designer. Okay, let me create now. So m_emptrg_persistent catch. Okay, hit the name. this is my mapping. Okay, now let me take source here. My source here is, I'm going to check out now. Okay, now take this particular object as a source. And where is my target? My target table is TRG underscore EMP. Okay, EMP DEPT underscore. Let me tell you the target table name. I don't think so. This is the one that is going to fulfill my requirement. Okay, yeah, fine. Now what I'll do, I'll take lookup transformation here. I'm going to look up on DPT table, which is related to Oracle object. Okay. Now click on OK. If you enable this particular property, return all values on multiple match, this particular lookup transformation will try to act as a active transformation. It means that you are going to configure as a active transformation. I don't want to configure as a active. For my scenario, I want as a passive. Okay, what it will do, it will find the matching value. If there is no matching value identified from the lookup table, it will return null value. Okay, if you are going to configure as a active, it will identify all matching value and provide you as a output from the lookup table. Okay, yeah. Now take the DPT number. What is the scenario here? I am going to do join, right? Join condition from DPT number, which is coming from the source and which is already existed in lookup table. I'm going to do the joining. See, DPT number 10 and DPT number 10. If it is matching, I need to extract dname and location. That is the requirement here. Okay, apply, then go to properties. So we are planning to configure this particular lookup transformation as persistent catch, right? So what we'll do, go to lookup catch persistent, and if you want, you can configure this recache lookup from source. If any changes, if any minimal changes are there at source level, it will capture and okay, and get the all latest information and provide identity your local machine in your caches where your cache is created within the drive. Okay, now what I will do, see, I have to create the name for persistent cache also. Okay, emp underscore, or I can say DEPT, department data. This is the file name prefix. If you provide any name, then only there is a possibility to reuse the already created cache. Okay, this cache will create in your local machine. Okay, that will see you later. See, I am providing lookup catch persistent. I enabled it, and recache from lookup source. What is our lookup source? Our lookup source is DEPT table, and I have provided catch file name prefix as department underscore data. Okay, based on this name, integration service will try to create 5 files. 5 files. 2 files are for conditional port. Conditional port in the sense, see here, this is the conditional port in your condition level, right? So for index cache, 2 files will create, and data cache, what are all the ports that are designated as, what are all the ports that are designated as output? What are all the output ports here? See here. Okay, this one also, 1 minute. See, this is, if you want, you can take as output dname and location. Dname, location, ports related values are going to load into your data cache. Okay, so for data cache, integration service will try to create the 2 files and index cache for 2 files. By locking 4 files, it will create one lock file within the your local machine. That I will show you. Okay, so I have provided the condition and properties or lookup cache persistent, since we are going to configure as a persistent cache with the name. I have provided the name also, and click apply, click OK. Now what you will do, give the required ports to your target table. Okay, now EMP number, E-name, job, MGR, hire date, salary, commission, and department number. Those are all available, and I am going to connect to my target table. Okay, once completed, click on save. This is target employee DEPT. Okay, now let me take the mapping name to create session. Okay, let me create the session in my workflow manager. Workflow manager will help you to create the sessions, tasks, right? Task also come under your, session come under your task. We have multiple tasks that are available. Okay, I'm creating the session. Persistent cache name, create, and you can configure the relevant mapping only. Always single mapping to your session, single session. If you want to, you can configure multiple sessions also. Okay, click OK. Click on done. Let me give the connections information here under mapping tab. This is my source relational reader. Okay, what is the connection information that I have? Archit and the relational writer. Relational writer. Archit again here, and I can configure target load type as normal for time being. We'll explain later. Truncate target table. What it will do? It will truncate the previous data if already any data available within the target table, and it will load the current data into your target table. Okay, that is the purpose of this particular object. See here, let me give the connection information. You have to tell to lookup transformation where this particular object is available. That information we have to provide properly. See, this is the object. What is the table name? The TRG employee DEPT. Okay, click apply, click OK. Control yes. Once done, you can create workflow to run your mapping. Okay, now take the relevant session. This is the one I have created, right? Take it into your workflow designer. With the help of link task, you can link it and run the workflow. Okay, see, my session is completed successfully. I'm going to close this one. Let me see the statistical information. Okay, so if you see here, 17 rows are applied from source and 17 are loaded into your target table. TRG underscore employee DPT. Let me check select star from trg underscore employee underscore dept. Table name is wrong. I have provided. Okay, see now data available. So let me show you where this particular persistent lookup catch is created in my local machine. Okay, you can go to in this particular path and server info shared, and you can open the cache folder. Yes, see department data. Now it is created, right? So how many are created? Department data is one file name. Okay, let me copy this one for next requirement. Okay, now for data it is created two files. For index cache created two files. For to log the four files there is one more log file. Okay, this is how it will help you to create. Okay, now let me reuse same cache in another mapping. Okay, trg underscore employee assistance reuse. Okay, this is my mapping name. I'm going to reuse the same cache which I already created in another mapping. Okay, within the folder you can create it, right? Let me take the source as employee here. This is my source table. Okay, and I will take the target also again. Okay, now what I will do, try to maximize this one. Okay, take the lookup transformation. My requirement is the same, right? Requirement is the same. My lookup table is DEPT again as a source object. Now what I will do, you can see here how I am going to configure this particular lookup transformation with the help of properties. See, lookup catch persistent. You can enable this one. This time what I will do, I will give the name here, departmental underscore data. This is already used in persistent cache where I created previous mapping. Same one I am going to reuse here. That is the requirement that I have. Okay, departmental data. Click apply. Okay, it is asking to give the condition. Yes, we'll give that one. Okay, take the department number which is coming from the source, drag and drop into your lookup table to give the condition. Give the condition now. Okay, now what I will do, let me rename this particular port SRC. This is coming from source only. Okay, so by giving the condition department number equal to department number, source DPT number 10 equal to 10. 10 is nothing but which is already available in the DPT table. Once both are matched, I need to take DNAME and location. This is the another requirement that I have. Okay, what I will do, I will try to give the connection information now. Okay, EMP number, e-name, job, MGR, hire date, salary, commission, and department. All those details are coming from the source, and I'm going to capture only DNAME and location from the lookup table based on the condition that I have. Okay, now control yes. Take the mapping name, control C, and go to your task developer. Under task developer, try to create the session. Okay. Employee persistent reuse. Okay, the relevant mapping name you can give here. See, this is the one, right? Click OK. Now you can give the connection information again here as well. Source connection already connected. Let me check and I will do the correct one. Yes, Oracle is my relational reader connection, and this is relational writer connection target. Okay, and I have provided as Oracle here. Also I am going to enable truncate target table option to delete previous data, and it will capture the current data. Let me check information, connection information for lookup table. You have to give the proper connection information, and you instruct to the lookup transformation where is your object is available. Okay, if not, it will throw an error. This object is available in which database, that based on ODBC connections, you can provide the information. Then only if you execute this particular session, it will throw an error like object does not exist. Okay, apply, click OK, control yes. Once done, you have to create workflow as well. Okay, now take the one which you created. Now this is the reuse persistent catch, right? You can give the link condition, control yes. Okay, run the mapping with the help of workflow. Okay, now it is completed. See, is there any data? I have reused the same object as a target in current scenario and previous scenario also. So it is loading same data without discrepancy. Now what I will do, let me show you how this particular persistent catch is reused. Here you can see, yeah, here see, warning, there is a warning. Catch file was created by mapping. This mapping, in this mapping, we created the catchy file, right? M underscore emp underscore trg underscore persistent underscore catch underscore name. This is the one we created and will build a persistent catch. The one is created is going to reused by your current mapping. See, but is being reused by mapping m underscore trg underscore employee persistent reuse. So this is the proof that we are going to reuse already existed persistent catch in multiple mapping wherever you want as per the functionalities and the requirement. Okay, this is how we are going to reuse the persistent catch within the folder in the multiple mappings in Informatica. Okay, so in next session we'll discuss about the rest of the catches that are available, right? Dynamic catch and what is the purpose, where we are going to use and how to use those things and all, we'll see in next session. Okay, thank you, thanks for your time here.